This is the party with which Luis Daniel Alegria wants to show everyone that Vamos is back. Many company founders and investors in Berlin's startup scene had written his company off for dead. But Alegria fought again to win over investors, and now he's presenting the new Vamos, version 3.0.
Now you can use Vamos as the event guide for events. A platform that is so good that you don't need to look elsewhere. You should be able to buy tickets, find events, no matter where you are.
The new 3.0 version doesn't just display events anymore, it also sorts and categorizes them. And users can personalize the app, adjusting filters and settings to their needs.
We're also aggregating events from pictures from Instagram that it seems to be popular. So this is the beginning of something new, and we've been working for 2 years with a product. And with that knowledge, we have now taken all of our learnings and applied this to this version. And this is going to be a huge step for us. And I really hope that this is going to be, our year, 2014, 2015. It really is going to blow up.
Last autumn, the world looked very different for Alegria. He had to work from home because he couldn't afford to keep an office anymore. His employees left, a co-founder dropped out, and the investors' money dried up.
I went to Sparkasse to ask for a loan, and they told me no. So, how do you make sure to pay your rent, to pay your bills? It's almost like feeling hopeless. When you are in the bottom of your journey, where you're feeling that, okay, will this actually work? Am I taking the right decision? You're doubting your approach yourself in many ways, your decisions. Then you really ask yourself the question, am I doing the right things?
The turning point came at the end of 2013 when Apple highlighted Vamos in its App Store, resulting in more than 100,000 new users. And that attracted new investors. Finally, Alegria was able to look for a new office and hire new employees. They've now been working on the latest version of the app for more than half a year.
One thing that was important to us was making the app more social, so that when you find a great event, you can share it with friends fairly easily. And then you can start a conversation about it, make plans to meet. Now that will be much easier with Vamos.
Das wird alles wesentlich einfacher werden mit Vamos jetzt.
Along with private users, Alegria also wants to convince organizers of his app's usefulness. A brunch party, eating, drinking and dancing at midday. The organizer is Walter Wegner. He used Vamos to promote his event.
The people who use it see the event and see my brand, so they have the brand in mind. And that's a huge advantage for an event that isn't brand-oriented because it isn't tied to one location. It's always associated with the brand itself.
As an organizer, you care only about how many people you bring to the door. So we charge per people at the door. Pretty simple. So this could be depending on, if it's a very popular event, we charge less. If it's a little bit difficult to bring them there, we charge more. So I think this is pretty easy for an organizer to understand.
Alegria and one of his employees are on the way to a consulting firm. They hope to learn from them how they can make Vamos more attractive to event organizers. The Berlin Institute for Innovation has polled organizers on behalf of Alegria, and they're analyzing their suggestions for what an app like Vamos should offer them. The final report will come out in 3 months. Today, there are just preliminary findings.
One of the organizers that they were targeting is not doing the promotion herself, but is rather working with someone else who's doing it for her. And obviously, in that case, it's important for us, rather than going to the organizer directly, is to go to the right relevant person.
At the comeback party, the launch of Vamos 3.0, Luis Daniel Alegria hands out business cards with the internet address you can use to download Vamos onto your smartphone. He needs every user he can get.
There is no plan B. At this point in time, plan A is our full dedication, 100%. Like, I think, what we're doing right now is a little bit crazy, yes. But hey, if it wouldn't be crazy, we wouldn't have done it from the beginning. And I think we are on a good path right now.
The coming months will reveal how much users and event organizers take advantage of the app. And that will determine whether Vamos fails shortly after its relaunch or whether the company manages a breakthrough.